This audiobook explains why your life looks the way it does today. Chapter 20. How to use your subconscious mind to stay young, in spirit, forever. The power of your subconscious mind. Dr. Joseph Murphy. In this chapter, Dr. Joseph Murphy speaks about something every human being fears quietly: growing old. Not the passing of years, but the loss of energy, joy, curiosity, tie, and purpose. He explains that aging is not primarily a physical process. It is largely a mental and emotional process, controlled by the subconscious mind. Dr. Murphy begins with a powerful truth. The body follows the mind. What you consistently believe about age, the subconscious accepts and expresses through the body. Many people believe that aging means decline. They expect weakness, illness, forgetfulness, and limitation. These expectations are impressed upon the subconscious mind. The body then follows those instructions faithfully. Dr. Murphy explains that years do not age you. Thoughts age you. Beliefs age you. Emotions age you. The subconscious mind does not know the calendar. It only knows ideas. If you believe you are old, the subconscious expresses oldness. If you believe you are active, useful, and alive, the subconscious supports vitality. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that life is timeless energy. Life renews itself continuously. Cells are replaced. Systems are restored. This renewal continues as long as the subconscious is not blocked by false beliefs. He explains that many people begin aging early because they accept social conditioning. They hear statements like, "You're too old for that," "At your age, you shouldn't," or "Those days are over." These ideas sink into the subconscious. Once accepted, the subconscious begins limiting energy and expression, not because it wants to, but because it was instructed to. Dr. Murphy explains that youthfulness is a state of mind. Curiosity keeps the mind young. Interest keeps the mind alive. Purpose keeps the mind energized. When people stop learning, stop dreaming, and stop caring, the subconscious interprets this as withdrawal from life. The body follows. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that the subconscious mind responds to enthusiasm. Enthusiasm signals life. A person who is mentally interested often appears physically younger. Another important lesson in this chapter is that bitterness accelerates aging. Resentment hardens the mind. It tightens the body. Forgiveness restores softness and flexibility. Dr. Murphy explains that joy is rejuvenating. Laughter relaxes the nervous system. Peace restores energy. A calm mind ages more slowly than a tense one. He explains that many people fear birthdays. They count years instead of counting blessings. This focus on numbers impresses limitation upon the subconscious. Dr. Murphy advises celebrating life, not fearing time. Time is neutral. Belief gives it power. Another key lesson is that movement of mind keeps movement of body. Mental stagnation often precedes physical stiffness. Dr. Murphy explains that learning new skills, reading, thinking creatively, and engaging with ideas keep the subconscious active. An active subconscious supports physical vitality. He also explains that the subconscious mind responds strongly to self-talk. Statements like, "I'm slowing down," "I can't remember like I used to," or "I'm too old for change," become commands. Instead, he advises affirmations like, "I am full of life and energy. My mind is alert and active. Life flows through me freely." Spoken calmly and regularly, these ideas impress youthfulness. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that youthfulness does not mean immaturity. It means openness. An open mind remains flexible. A closed mind becomes rigid. Another powerful idea in this chapter is that expectation shapes experience. People who expect decline often experience it. People who expect usefulness often remain productive and engaged. Dr. Murphy explains that many great achievements were made later in life. Age did not limit these individuals. Belief empowered them. He explains that retirement should not mean withdrawal from life. It should mean redirection of energy. The subconscious thrives on purpose. Without purpose, energy fades. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that love keeps people young. Love of people, love of ideas, love of life. Love expands consciousness. Expansion supports vitality. He also explains that fear of death often accelerates aging. Fear contracts the mind. Trust expands it. Dr. Murphy encourages trust in the continuity of life. Fear of endings drains present vitality. Acceptance restores peace. Another important lesson is gratitude. Grateful people age more gracefully. Gratitude signals satisfaction. The subconscious responds by sustaining balance. Dr. Murphy explains that stress is one of the fastest aging forces. Stress tightens muscles, restricts circulation, and exhausts energy. Relaxation restores youthfulness. He encourages daily periods of calm, moments where the mind rests without worry or pressure. These moments allow the subconscious to repair and renew. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that you are not a body growing old. You are consciousness expressing through a body. Change the consciousness and the expression changes. He closes this chapter with a deeply reassuring message. You can remain young in spirit. At any age, youth is not measured in years. It is measured in interest, joy, and awareness. When your subconscious mind is impressed with life, it expresses life. Stay curious, stay peaceful, stay interested. Life responds. Chapter 21. How to use your subconscious mind to overcome habitual negativity. The power of your subconscious mind. Dr. Joseph Murphy. In this chapter, Dr. Joseph Murphy addresses one of the most common inner struggles that quietly controls human life, habitual negativity. He explains that negativity is not a personality trait. It is not destiny. It is a learned mental habit stored in the subconscious mind. Many people believe they are simply realistic or naturally negative. Dr. Murphy explains that this belief itself is a subconscious suggestion. The subconscious accepts it and continues the pattern. Negativity is formed through repeated exposure to fear, criticism, disappointment, and worry. Over time, the subconscious learns to expect the worst. Expectation becomes habit. Dr. Murphy explains that the subconscious mind always seeks consistency. Once negativity becomes familiar, the mind returns to it automatically, not because it is harmful, but because it is known. This is why some people feel uncomfortable with positivity. Optimism feels unfamiliar. Negativity feels normal. The subconscious prefers familiarity. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that habitual negativity is not removed by willpower. Trying to stop negative thoughts creates inner conflict. Conflict strengthens the habit. The correct method is replacement, not resistance. You do not fight darkness, you introduce light. Dr. Murphy explains that negativity often begins with self-talk. Silent inner statements like, "This won't work," "Something will go wrong," "I always fail," or "It's too good to be true," are subconscious commands. The subconscious does not question them, it obeys. Another source of negativity is identification with past failures. People say, "This always happens to me." The subconscious hears permanence. It continues the pattern. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that the past is not a rule. It is only memory. The subconscious can accept new instructions at any moment. One of the most important lessons in this chapter is mental awareness. You cannot change what you do not notice. Negativity often operates automatically. Awareness interrupts automation. Dr. Murphy encourages observing thoughts without judgment. Do not criticize yourself for negative thinking. Criticism adds negativity. Observation dissolves it. Another key lesson is emotional substitution. Every negative thought contains emotional energy. That energy must be redirected. For example, when fear appears, introduce calm. When doubt appears, introduce trust. When anger appears, introduce understanding. Dr. Murphy explains that the subconscious responds to emotional tone, not logical argument. Calm confidence carries authority. He introduces a powerful daily practice. Several times a day, affirm calmly, "My mind is peaceful and constructive. I choose positive thoughts." This is not force, it is instruction. Repeated calmly, this affirmation becomes subconscious habit. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that negativity weakens the nervous system. Constant worry exhausts mental energy. A peaceful mind conserves strength. He explains that many people confuse negativity with intelligence. They believe that expecting the worst is being smart. In reality, expecting the worst trains the subconscious to create it. Dr. Murphy explains that positive thinking does not mean denial. It means direction. You choose where mental energy flows. Another important lesson is the role of imagination. Negative imagination creates suffering before anything happens. Positive imagination prepares success. Dr. Murphy advises using imagination intentionally. Before events, mentally imagine smooth, positive outcomes. The subconscious prepares accordingly. He also explains that media, conversations, and environments feed the subconscious. Constant exposure to negativity reinforces the habit. Choose input wisely. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that gratitude is one of the strongest antidotes to habitual negativity. Gratitude shifts focus from what is missing to what is present. The subconscious responds immediately. He encourages ending each day by recalling something positive. This practice programs the subconscious. During sleep, another key lesson is patience. Negativity was built over years. It dissolves through gentle persistence. Progress may feel slow until suddenly it feels natural. Dr. Murphy explains that many people experience a turning point. One day, they realize they are no longer reacting negatively by default. This is subconscious transformation. He also explains that kindness toward yourself accelerates change. Harsh self-judgment slows progress. The subconscious responds to encouragement. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that peace is not weakness. Peace is clarity. A peaceful mind makes better decisions. He explains that when habitual negativity dissolves, life appears lighter. Problems feel manageable. Opportunities feel possible. Dr. Murphy closes this chapter with a powerful truth. You are not your thoughts. You are the chooser of thoughts. When you choose consistently, the subconscious follows. Negativity fades when it is no longer fed. Positivity grows when it is practiced. The mind becomes what it repeatedly entertains. Choose wisely. Final chapter: the master key to a happy, successful, and peaceful life. Based on the power of your subconscious mind, Dr. Joseph Murphy. In this final part, Dr. Joseph Murphy brings together all the principles explained throughout the book into one clear and powerful understanding. He reminds us that the subconscious mind is not a theory, it is a law. And like all laws, it works for everyone, whether they understand it or not. Throughout this book, one truth has been repeated in many ways. You become what you consistently think and feel. Your subconscious mind is always accepting instructions. Every thought, every belief, every emotional reaction is quietly shaping your life. Dr. Murphy explains that life does not happen to you. Life happens through you. Your experiences are not random. They are responses to subconscious patterns. He emphasizes that once you truly understand this, you stop blaming people, conditions, or fate. You realize that change always begins within. The subconscious mind is not your enemy. It is your most loyal servant. It never questions. It never judges. It simply says yes to whatever you impress upon it. If you impress fear, it produces fear. If you impress faith, it produces guidance. If you impress limitation, it produces struggle. If you impress confidence, it produces opportunity. Dr. Murphy explains that many people use this power unconsciously and then wonder why life feels difficult, but conscious use changes everything. One of the most important lessons of this book is responsibility without guilt. You are responsible for your mind, but you are not to blame for the past. You did not know these laws before. Now you do. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that the moment you gain understanding, you gain freedom. From this moment onward, you can choose differently. He explains that prayer is not begging or pleading. True prayer is aligning the mind with harmony, peace, health, and abundance. When the subconscious accepts these ideas, it expresses them naturally. The book has shown that the same mental law applies to health, wealth, relationships, happiness, success, peace of mind. Nothing is excluded. Dr. Murphy reminds us that no condition is permanent. Conditions change when beliefs change. The subconscious is always ready to accept new instructions. He explains that persistence is essential. Not forceful persistence, but calm, confident repetition, like planting a seed and allowing time for growth. Fear, doubt, and impatience are the only real obstacles. Remove them, and the subconscious works freely. Dr. Murphy emphasizes that faith is not blind belief. Faith is understanding that mental law always works. When you trust the law, you stop interfering with it. Another powerful message in this final chapter is simplicity. You do not need complicated techniques. A few clear ideas, repeated calmly, are enough to transform a life. Dr. Murphy encourages ending each day in peace. Before sleep, release the day. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Impress harmony upon the subconscious. Sleep then becomes healing. He reminds us that life is meant to be lived fully. Struggle is not a requirement. Suffering is not a virtue. Peace, joy, and abundance are natural expressions of life. The subconscious mind is the bridge between thought and reality. Use it wisely, and life flows. Misuse it, and life resists. Dr. Murphy closes the book with a message of empowerment. You are not weak. You are not limited. You are not at the mercy of circumstances. You are operating one of the greatest powers in existence every moment of your life. The choice is not whether the subconscious mind will work. The choice is how you will use it. From this moment forward, think clearly, feel confidently, imagine constructively, speak kindly to yourself, trust the process. When you do, the subconscious mind responds. Life begins to cooperate. Doors open, peace deepens. This is not magic. This is law, and law never fails.